blessed risings, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you're tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of Those Model Citizens, we will be discussing 3 illegal migrants nabbed in Florida for allegedly sexually assaulting child. Woo! See, y'all thought y'all was doing something. I bet you rather deal with Negroes now. I bet we don't look so bad now, do we? Huh? Now that you got a little taste of Eduardo, now you got a little taste of Rodriguez, Barbie, Killer B, huh? Jessica, huh? You got a little Cruz out here and they sticking up Times Square. They have money, they have guns. And then they run into government buildings being paid for. The building's not a government building, but the government's paying for their lodging at said buildings, right? They're taking over the Roosevelt Hotel. They're selling sex. There's brothels. There's guns. It's a war zone. The Latin gangs are going to war with each other all through the cities. But you still hating on black people? You still don't want us to have our reparations, but your tax money is going to them. Them, what are they doing to you, right? They're holding you hostage. Domestic terrorism. And you rather have that than to let the black people have what they have worked for? See, you would rather cut your nose to spite your face. That's the problem. That's the problem. If you gave us what we deserve, you wouldn't have this problem. You got unaccompanied migrant kids arriving, 60% increase. That means no parents. That means they come here, they're underage. You can't try them as adults, right? You guys won't do it. So you're 11 years old, you're committing crimes, you're snatching purses, you're fondling, dondling, you're scraping, you're sexually assaulting, you're kidnapping, you're shooting, and then they go to jail and you write them a ticket and they leave, but they leave to where? They have no adult, they have no guardian, they have no, so they're just out here ragtag Lord of the Flies, doing what they want, hustling to get by, but they don't have to hustle to get by because you done gave them checks and cash and food stamps to regulate and hate and do what they want. And this is what they do. They doing what they want. Who do you think's coming over? Who do you think's crawling on their belly like a snake to get across the border in the mud, the dirt, the dust, the grime, the filth? Who's doing that? You think that stand-up citizens are doing that? You think citizens that were stand-up in their country, they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, they were living a great life, right? They were getting paid, chilling in the shade, drinking lemonade, and now all of a sudden they're slithereth underneath the wall, underneath the barbed wires, throwing shorties over the top? You think that the people are shooting their shot or doing well over there, and they were contributing citizens, contributing to the economy, contributing to the country. They were loyal countrymen? That's who you think is coming over? Huh? No, those people go through the proper channels. They have patience and they go through the proper procedures, and then they make their way over here. And even if they have so much to contribute to said new country, America, United States, they even fast track your work visas and you can come on over and you can work. Don't you know there's multiple people every day that cross the borders legally to come work in the United States, and then they go back, right? And they're functioning, and then they're great citizens, and they contribute to their economy and to their communities, right? Those are stand-up people, and they do that, right? And then when they want to come here for to live and leave where they're coming from, they go through the proper channels. And those are the citizens we don't mind being here. It's the underbellies, the undergrounds, the Shaolin Temple, the Mexican cartel market, the Pico de Gallo Trailway, the taco trafficking. See, who would risk life and limb? Oh, because it was so bad there, they had to get out of there. No, because you done did something wrong. You done stole something. You're a fraudster. You're a scammer. And now your life and your family's life is in danger. So now you must leave and flee like the coward that you are with your tail between your legs. That's what's happening here, boys and girls. And so this is the hot mess that we get. 3 illegal migrants from Honduras have been nabbed in Florida after they allegedly sexually assaulted a child. Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office arrested Selvin Lopez Lopez. Cuz got 2 Lopez's, or is that a misprint? They're all got double Lopez, so these is all relatives. So Selvin Lopez Lopez, Erick Lopez Lopez, and Jesersson Lopez Lopez on Friday, and said they believe the group engaged in the despicable behavior since August this year. They just keep doing it. They've been doing it. The migrants were charged with numerous counts of lewd, lascivious behavior, capital sexual battery on a minor under the age of 12. Selvin and Erick both crossed the southern border illegally in 2021. What I tell you, these are the people that's coming over, and were quickly released by border agents, while Jesersson crossed the border last year and was given a court date in 2028. The illegal migrant monsters are currently in the county jail and are being held with no bond, according to the sheriff's office. The horrific attack follows a slew of high-profile arrests of migrant predators in recent months. One of those attacks was the scrape of a 13-year-old girl in Queens Park. Ecuadorian migrant Christian Giovanni Inga Landy, 25, who had previously been ordered deported, held the teen girl at knife point with a machete-style blade in the terrifying broad daylight attack. And nobody did nothing over in that community. Right. Because it's a culture thing for them to take little girls' innocence. Yep, it's a culture thing. That's what they do. And it's acceptable. That's why nobody did nothing, and he was able to do it in the broad daylight. Inga Landy was eventually caught by a group of heroic New Yorkers who tied him up with a belt after recognizing him from police wanted posters. You jumped into action a little too late, didn't you? Maybe if you would have did something while he was in the middle of committing it, maybe there wouldn't be a little girl out there that's traumatized. You try to be heroes after the fact. There was also been a slew of recent ICE arrests of illegal migrants accused of scraping children in the wealthy Massachusetts towns of Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, who had also been previously let go by authorities. Border agents have arrested 202 illegal migrants who had previously been convicted of sexual crimes since October 2023. Wow. So I'm lost here. So if you're black, you go to jail. We're going to throw the book at you and throw away the key. If you're an illegal migrant, we're not even going to put you back where you came from. We're going to let you roam the streets of where you don't even belong so that you can continue to cause anarchy and chaos. Why? Why would you want them to keep doing that? Why would you keep allowing them to keep returning to just fondo dondo and attack our children? Hold on. And y'all so slow. This is you don't even vote in your best interest. You don't even do things in your best interest, which would be to give black people reparations. And you're not giving none. You're paying what is owed, but they're attacking your wealthy towns of Martha's Vineyard. Ain't no black people there. They're attacking your wealthy Massachusetts towns of Nantucket. Ain't no black people there, but you're still hating on us as though we're the ones who is doing the dirt. It's right in your face, stupids. That's why I say you must have a Neanderthal logic. You have a low IQ because common sense would tell you to band with us, acquiesce our demands for reparations, and click-a-late together to stop this nonsense. But you'd rather have your towns overrun with child scrapers. Go ahead then with your bad self. They not coming to us because they know better. Right, they getting y'all. So keep on, people. What did we learn here today, boys and girls? People don't vote in their own interest. They just don't. They don't do things in their own interest. They just don't. They don't make decisions in their best interest. They just don't. But I ain't going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Going to leave you with 4 words as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike. Comment your vomit and share if you care, if you dare, to get black empowerment everywhere. We're on all the platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked. Don't get shook by the fake Keep It podcasts that are out there. They say that is the highest form of flattery, but I say these woody woos. Love, peace, blessings, in Maloha. I gotta go high for show high. You already know how. Big Brother Light Bright Supremo Mike T signing off.